and send for review to your client. That's very business, clever, oriented solution. Hats off to camera speed, sound and speed, and action. Welcome to another Create Greg video. My name is Greg, and in today's video, after fairly long break, we will talk about what? I need to check what we are talking about. Video editing collaboration made clever. For everyone in video editing space, you know how important is collaboration. Rarely any of the products you do yourself, so you either communicate with the client or you communicate with other people involved in project. With the bigger one, when you do editing, you've got the sound mixer, colorist, so all the people need to collaborate. And then you need to send the files with the drafts to the client and wait for their review to just get back and change everything what you've been working so far. That's the part of the job. And most of us has been familiar with Frame.io, and an online solution when you can upload video and get the feedback. This company became very popular recently because what they created is very reliable and easy to use for video editors as well as clients. However, there is a new similar solution from well-established company, and let's talk about it today. And the whole story will start with the new Davinci Resolve update 17.4. Like with every single update, they bring something new to the table. Most of the time they try to fix what has not been working so far, and with this one they introduce integration with something which is called replay from Dropbox. And I said, like, what's the replay from Dropbox? I've been using Dropbox for quite some time and I don't remember anything like replay. Check it straight away, and I've seen it before. It looks like Frame.io. And I thought, like, why Dropbox would like to introduce this kind of solution? And it makes sense because recently Frame.io has been acquired by Adobe. So I assume following forward it will be more and more integrated with Adobe software. For everyone into Adobe ecosystem loving Premiere, that's a good solution. For everyone who's been using Premiere for so many years and at some point said, no, I'm switching to Davinci Resolve or Final Cut X, that probably is not the best idea. So this clever solution from Dropbox to start their own version of Frame.io, I think is brilliant. On the top of that, Davinci Resolve decided to integrate that into their latest version. So once you export your video, you can export directly to Dropbox Replay and send for review to your client. That's very business, clever, oriented solution. Hats off to Dropbox and Davinci Resolve. So what's this all hype about? If Frame.io made a great software and Dropbox tried to kind of copy it, why would you move from one to the other one? And there is a couple of reasons. First of them will be pricing. With Dropbox for $12 per month, you'll get 2 terabytes of cloud space. For $15 with Frame.io, you don't even get 1 terabyte. You get like 250 gigabytes of active and half of a terabyte of archival storage. But if you decide to bump the price to $25, you'll get 1.5 terabyte of storage with Frame.io. For $20, you will get 3 terabytes with Dropbox. Comparing prices, Dropbox of course win, but there is even more important function from video editor point of view, which is called Smart Sync. And you can get that just only with Dropbox, as far as I know. Maybe there is some other solution, but Dropbox executed it perfectly. Side note about the Dropbox. Dropbox is one of the first company who introduced very reliable cloud system. There were so many cloud systems out there and all of them has been lacking something. The founders of Dropbox decided to build the system based on customers' feedback. So with every single iteration of the software, they get it out to the people, get the feedback and address that to build one of the best, if not the best, cloud storage system. And at some point they introduced Smart Sync. So basically you've got the folder on your computer called Dropbox, and everything which will end up in that folder will be automatically synchronized in the background with your Dropbox account. So in the event of losing your computer, in the event of fire, someone broke into your flat, stole your laptop, or anything happened to your laptop, and you manage to synchronize all your files, they will be saved. So what you need, just get the new computer, and get everything from the cloud. So when you think about video editing project, every single project I run through Dropbox. So all footage, digital assets, sound effects, everything end up in one folder, which I keep on Dropbox. And then when the smart sync come into place. So if I had all that asset, especially footage in the cloud, I would not be able to use them on my computer because the connection between the internet and my editing software will be not reliable. So the only way to edit flawlessly, you need that footage on your hard drive. But once I finish the project, I'm switching to just keep them online, freeing my hard drive space. So in the event of any changes down the line to the project, I can always download the project from the Dropbox. But once it's finished, it doesn't have to take space on my hard drive, and what I have to do, just click one button. As easy as it sounds. On the top of that, you've got different features with Dropbox, which I'm not going to talk about it, but let's dive into Replay and see how this one works. Once you're on the Dropbox, you can go and launch Replay, which is still in beta version. You've got your canvas, which you can create folders. Let's go to one of them when I keep recent clients jobs. So let's look at one of them. So in the left top corner, you've got different versions. So once you upload the project and you got revision on that, you can upload another version of it and keep all of them in the one place, nicely organized. Then you can set up the status from needs review, in review, approved. Straightforward, works as intended. Then we've got our comment section, unresolved, resolve, and all of them. Interesting things which was introduced in Frame.io, that you can paint on your footage and add some annotation like help, or highlight some things you would like to, for instance, remove from the footage. Anything what you can use to convey the message, you can use with drawing. If drawing is not your thing, at the bottom right corner, you can type your message and send it. What's very important with that, because all messages and your drawings, they're assigned to certain timestamps, so you can precisely point to the direct frame of your footage and convey the message. Then at the bottom you can choose resolution, how I would like to play back the video. Then we've got play forward button, we can go frame by frame to be more precise. We've got the timestamp, and that's pretty much all. On the top of that, you've got the share option. You can share to review and comment, or just only view link, and you can choose with the view link what kind of version you want to send over to client. As simple as that. And just to clarify with you, I'm neither Dropbox nor Davinci Resolve fanboy. I'm always striving to find the best and most efficient solution for my workflow, and I've been using Adobe ecosystem with Premiere Pro for over 8 years. And then I tried Davinci Resolve because Premiere stopped performing to my expectation, not mentioning reliability. Tried Davinci Resolve, it started working for me, decided to move my whole workflow. The same story with Frame.io, and I do understand you've got more option with Frame.io because this one is dedicated for video production, so I assume some big production studio can leverage all the features of Frame.io and it will be perfect for them. Dropbox, probably not, but for me, and I believe most video production, Dropbox would do the job. And including Davinci Resolve and Dropbox, you can get better value for better price, in my opinion. So why not to switch and try something new? At the end of the day, it all comes down to creativity, and what kind of tools you use doesn't matter as much as the skills you've got, but definitely some of them are better than the others. And I believe Dropbox solution with this beta version of Replay is going into right direction. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. It's been a while since I posted the longer one. I got hammered with work, which is a good sign, but for me, another sign that I need to refine my workflow to be more consistent with YouTube videos. If you know any app or hack how to get more hours from a day, let me know down in comments. Thank you very much for staying until the end, and until next one. Oh, Jesus, what was that? All this video looks very easy once you post them, but to get them, the amount of takes you need to do, hard work will pay off. I believe in that. Okay,